guys? It's Rob. I'm here with Mike Riva, aka Made of Steel, aka if you crush an open workout now, we're going to call it Riving. Verb? Yep. Alright, so we want to talk to you guys about 14.2 today. I'll have Riva go ahead and explain what the workout is.
Workout is going to be in 3-minute blocks. In that first 3 minutes, you have to run through 2 rounds of 10 overhead squats and 10 chest to bar pull-ups, and then you rest the remainder of that 3 minutes. Your next 3 minutes is going to be 2 rounds of 12 overhead squats and 12 chest to bar pull-ups, rest the remainder of the 3 minutes, and then the next 3 minutes is going to be 14 and 14, so on and so forth.
If you're lucky enough or unlucky enough to actually get that far.
Probably do yourself a favor and stop early.
Alright, so I guess we want to talk to you guys. What was the first thing we wanted to talk about?
First thing we want to go over is the movements themselves, talk about a couple things that we're going to be looking for as far as standards and some quick tips to help make them a little easier on you.
Alright, maybe go grab a bar just real quick. We'll just bring it right back here.
Just keep videoing?
Yeah, just keep rolling. That's fine.
Alright, so I'm freezing, my hands shaking, trying to hold it still.
Alright, so just make sure you get him on the picture. Alright, so just the standards real quick, and then just our profile. Good, so for the overhead squat, looking for a full lockout overhead and just full down on the squat. So you can go ahead and squat all the way down. You're looking for that hip crease right here to be below the top of his knee. So go ahead and do a partial, come up a little bit higher, back down. So that's pretty cut and close. You gotta make sure you get all the way down. Yeah, that's not a rep, but when we're all the way down, full, bam, perfect. So it's 10 of those for the first round. We're gonna set the bar down. Alright, now we'll come on over to the full bar. Alright, just hit it from the side. You come on over here for me. Right there. Good. Alright, so for the chest to bar pull-ups, he's going from a full hang. You can kip, you can do a dead hang, whatever, but we're just looking for the chest to touch below the collarbone. Perfect. So that's a dead hang. Let's see a regular kip. Good. Let's see a butterfly kip as well. Perfect. As long as you make that contact, that's good to go. Relax. Alright, so those are the standards for the movement. Let's talk a little strategy. Go ahead.
The main piece here is going to be the pull-ups at 95 pounds for the guys and 65 for the girls, for the overhead squats. That's not going to be a limiting factor for most people. The pull-ups, especially the chest to bar variety, are going to be the critical piece here. So the main thing is making sure you don't lose those. So what you want to do is make sure you're breaking up your pull-ups from the start. A lot of people are going to try and do these big sets. Once your pull-ups are gone, they're not coming back. So if you hit failure, that's it for your workout. So break them up early. Every time I come off the pull-up bar, I want to have another rep or 2 in the tank.
Yep, definitely. And it's a 3-minute AMRAP basically, and you get all the rest from when you finish. So people can be really tempted to come out as fast as they can, hit it as hard as they possibly can. But it's really still about this kind of tempo.
Use your whole 3 minutes.
Right.
Unless you're going to be getting into those later rounds, and the vast majority of people will not. Take your time, use that 3 minutes. You're not in a rush. If I'm doing this for 6 minutes, I don't need to rest for half of my round. I can take that whole time and make sure I'm getting the round completed.
Alright, cool. So 2 things, kind of tips for the movement. So first for, I guess more this is going to be questions people had about the workout. First for the overhead squat, and we can go ahead. There's a couple ways that you guys can get into it. If the weight is light, you can just go ahead and snatch it and just get right into it from the ground. So you come up, bam, that'd be his first overhead squat. Good, right into it. If the weight's going to be a little heavy for you guys, you get fatigued, a good way to do this is you're going to go...
just power snatch in the squat?
You can power snatch into the squat, so you'll come up, power snatch it, good, stand tall, and then set your feet and go. And then a third way is going to be to clean it up to the rack position, push press it overhead, and then set your hands, set your feet, push press it up after that, and then knock out your overhead squat. Good. Now the other thing I want to address was for the chest to bar pull-ups. Again, chest has to touch, no less. You cannot put a pillow under your shirt and count that as something that's going to be a chest to bar pull-up. Alright, anything else?
I would say just go slow, take an honest assessment of where you're at, the realistic goal in mind, and just do you.
Yeah, good luck guys, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Most importantly, show up and have fun.
There you go. Good night.